evening. I'm Heather Murray, Forestdale's board chair. I would like to thank the entire board for helping to put together this fabulous event and to extend a special thanks to our benefit co-chairs, Hillary Feshbach and Chip Smith. Hillary and Chip have done a great job navigating us through another year in which planning a large-scale event has required a lot of flexibility and creativity. Now it is my pleasure to introduce the next honoree, and I'm certain that after you meet her, you will understand why everyone who knows her lights up at the mention of her name. She's an absolute joy to be around, and she serves as a role model to our birth parents, staff, and the over 50 children that she has fostered since 2015. Please give a warm welcome to foster parent extraordinaire Roxanne King-Williams.
I got my house cleaned. I remember that day I'm going up and down, looking everything, going over my notes, what I was taught in the map class and everything. And then he came and he's looking around and I'm scared and he looked scared too. The group of four that I mentioned before, one of the group of four, because there's two, and this young man was the first child to graduate in my home. And when I went to his high school graduation, he said to me, "This certificate is for you because you did all the work, you know." And I had his sister who graduated 2 years later, and she said the same thing, you know. She was even crowned high school prom queen. She gave me the crown, she gave me the diploma. She said, "This is not for me. It was all your support." So let's continue to support our kids in foster care. Therapist, the tutor, and the song futures. I realize the kids planners and all of them. We're a team. And when we work together, the children thrive.
I just remember this very gentle, calm demeanor and wanting, you could just see like she wanted the best for this child, and just came across, and I just felt this connection to this very charming woman, and I'm just so proud of what she's been able to do for our team, for our kids. She's one of a kind. And that we see the care that she brings to our children. Comes to every appointment, and I just makes the kids feel special, and it makes us realize how special she is. I always say that I wish we had. I won't be greedy. I'll just say 10 more Roxanne King-Williams, and we are the best foster care agency, but we'd be even better. So I thank you, Roxanne King-Williams, for all the work that you've done for our kids. Appreciate you.
And when you meet her, it just feels like you've known her forever. And I really think that that's why our kids are able to connect with her so well, is that she just has a sense of warmth and familiarity about her. Around when I first started, I had a 7-year-old in Miss King's home. This child was extremely traumatized. She was 7 years old, still in diapers. She was afraid of everything. She hardly spoke, and slowly, while in Miss King's home, she came out of her shell. She really became a child, and it was amazing to see her thrive in a setting where she felt safe and loved. And I remember that a few days after Thanksgiving, while she was with Miss King, I asked her how her holiday was, and she was so excited to share with me that Miss King took her out to provide meals to people who didn't have access to Thanksgiving meals. And I just think that that's so amazing that Miss King was able to share this sense of giving with this child. This child has certainly been through her fair share of trauma, but this year she had a roof over her head. She had someone who cared about her and loved her, and she was safe. And Miss King taught her that she had something to give. And I just think that speaks volumes about the kind of person that Miss King is, and the values that she shares with our children. So thank you so much for everything that you do, Miss King, and we are so grateful to have you in our community.
and I'm really grateful to be in her home. And she always wanted the best for me, strict with education and everything. She always wanted the best for us, to save our money and everything. So she basically helped us with going to college. She helped us prepare for the future. She's like a parent to us, like a parent to me. I don't know how to explain it. It's like we have a lot of history with each other, but I'm grateful to be in her house and have her take care of me.
We're so pleased to honor Roxanne King-Williams for her amazing work with more than 50 young people whose lives she helped to transform as a volunteer foster parent. And everyone around Forestdale knows about that incredible work that she does. Not everyone knows what I do as executive director, which is that she's a tremendous donor to Forestdale. She sends her own contributions to support our education and mental health and other programming. But also last year, when Equitable, her employer, the great financial services giant, awarded its National Award for Community Service, they recognized her for her work. And of course, she turned around and donated the $10,000 award to Forestdale. So Roxanne, thank you so much.
Thank you all very much for this award. I especially want to thank the tender-hearted staff at Forestdale who nominated me for this honor. Thank you very much, Forestdale. It's funny though, I really feel my kids deserve this award. Lady Bird Johnson, our former First Lady, said, "Children are likely to live up to what you believe in them. Those more than 50 special, precious children that enter my home through placement or respite deserve sharing in this award. I couldn't do it without them being successful." However, it's a beautiful thing to be recognized and to know that others appreciate the love and care that you put into your craft. Children are a great investment for our future on planet Earth. Nelson Mandela said, "There can never be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children." As a middle child, I was taught to love with all my heart and with all my soul, be of service, and have faith. Working at Forestdale made me realize that caring for children was like a missing piece of a puzzle in my life. I enjoy teaching and learning from them every day. It's a win-win situation. I was able to take them from where they were to where they needed to be. I also thrive to deal with the child's feelings first before teaching. This has helped me to be a good listener, listening to understand and not necessarily to respond. It doesn't cost much, to make children feel special, but a little bit of your time, your talent, and your treasure. It's about loving them. Love is kind and love is patient. Looking back today, I think that my parents were unknowingly preparing me for this beautiful journey of foster care, especially in the capacity of caring for teens. I remember my mom always prepared an extra serving of meal for an uninvited guest. We always asked who that person was, but she never had a name. She would say someone out there will show up because they needed something to eat or someone to care for them. Many years later, I learned that my mom not only suffered depression as a form of mental illness, but was also a teen in crisis. Yes, I will admit with great pride that cooking and serving meals stayed with my siblings and I until today. Just ask my kids. Today I dedicate this honor to my mom and dad, my siblings, and the precious children that have come into my life. Thanks to Forestdale. I hope they all know how much they mean to me and how my life has been enriched through caring for them. It is indeed a great privilege and honor to serve children in care. Thank you again, Forestdale and staff, for nominating me, and may God bless Forestdale.